is the wardrobe for my studio. And as much as I like it, because I really do, it's driven more for fantasy than it is for maternity. And as much as I enjoy photographing fantasy work, because trust me, I really do, it is time that I start focusing some of that wardrobe a little bit more towards them. Okay, so today my whole plan is to make like a bodycon maternity dress. I had a client like many years ago come in with a dress just like this one, and ever since that shoot I literally have had that dress in my brain because it was so pretty, and I just wanted to have it for myself in my own studio so many other people can wear it. And the cool thing about this dress is it's actually really stretchy, so it will fit multiple sizes, and then if it's too big for you, I can clip it in the back and it's going to work great. So I already got the pattern for it. I got it on Etsy. I will link it below. It seems like a pretty easy pattern. The only thing I'm going to change is like the length of the dress because it goes down to the ground, and I don't need it to do that at all. I kind of wanted to stop at like my knees so that I can make the rest of it all puffy. But first things first, I actually have to print it out, cut out the pieces, put the pieces together, and then cut the pattern out because it's one of those where it's like a multiple step thing. So let's get rolling into that.
A few moments later.
Pattern is all set and ready to go. Everything is cut out and assembled and taped together, and it all looks very, very easy to put together, which is nice. I like that. I have gotten some patterns from Etsy before that just didn't quite work out as intended, but this one looks like it's going to be just fine, so super excited about that. I guess my next step is to go ahead and get everything laid out and cut, but I did do some pre-measuring of my own height to see where the dress should kind of stop. And if by chance you're using the same pattern and making this for yourself, I'm going to stop mine at page 4. I might cut a little lower than that, but like for me, from my shoulder to my knees is about page 4. So I'm gonna cut it around there, and that is, instead of following the whole pattern, that's going to be my pattern. So let's go ahead and get this all pinned up and cut out. All right, it's time to get sewing. Okay, so I have everything cut out. It's all ready to go here. This fabric was a little bit hard to cut out because it's a little stretchy, so I'll have to do some adjusting of things as I'm sewing it, but not anything that's like a huge deal. I'm going to start out, I think, by sewing the back of it and then connecting to the front. The only part that I know I'm going to struggle with is, I usually do have trouble with sleeves, but I think that they're okay. I think I'm going to have trouble with like the neck part. I'm not very good at doing things like that yet. I'm not like a super amazing sewer by any means. I've sewn enough. I know what I'm kind of doing, but like there's many things I am not very good at, and that's one of them. So hopefully I can figure that out and it's not like a crazy big issue. So I'm going to get my sewing machine set up and everything ready to go and get to sewing this dress together. I'm actually most excited for the bottom part, not the dress itself, just like the flair of the dress. So let's get this part done. A dress. I didn't follow all of the directions, like the neckline. I definitely didn't sew it on the way that it's supposed to be, but I think that it looks fine. I'm not good with necklines. Sleeves were fine. Necklines, that's for another day. But it came out nice. So I did try it on myself, and it looks good. It fits me. I think it'll fit up to like 2 more sizes. It might be a little see-through the more we stretch it, but it is a extra large in the pattern size. But I think it looks really nice, and that means we can move on to the tulle part of this dress, which I am very excited about, but I'm not sure why I'm excited about it, because tulle can be a pain in the butt to work with. I only bought like 6 yards of this tulle, so hopefully that's enough. I do have some extra like in my stash over there, so hopefully all of that will be enough, but if not, I will be going back to Joann's and finishing this dress tomorrow. But if it is enough, I'll finish it today, which would be kind of cool because I just am very excited to see it done. So I'm gonna get this all cut and I'll see you back after that. Okay, so I ran out of tulle fairly quickly. So 6 yards didn't go very far. But what I am gonna do is just show you the dress as it is right now. So I have it on myself over top my clothes, so it looks a little weird, but here's what it looks like. Here's the dress. Like I said, looks weird over top my clothes. It's got a nice scooped neck back. And then this is the tulle that will sit here and go down. But obviously 6 yards didn't go very far. So I'm gonna add the rest later. But I think that's looking pretty cool. Unfortunately, I think there's like a run or something at Joann's on tulle right now, or maybe they just had a big sale or something, because literally the past 2 stores that I've been at have had very little tulle in their tulle sections. So I was able to get, what is this, 16.5 yards, so hopefully that is enough. I really don't know. I tried to get 30. 30 was my plan because I was like 30 should be absolutely enough, because I was thinking 20 was going to be enough. But I can only get 16. So hopefully this is good and this is enough, because if it's not, I'm not going to be able to finish this dress by the end of this video, because I'll have to order it online, because none of the stores around me that I'm willing to travel to have tulle. So what I'm going to do now is take this tulle and cut it into the correct proportions and get it all cut and get it attached and see how far along we can actually get this. So everything's fine. Yeah. All right, I have all the tulle cut down here at the bottom. Pay no attention to the messy desk area because it's always a disaster. But next step is to get it all sewed on. And fingers crossed, it's at least almost enough. And the dress is finished. I luckily just made it with the tulle. Honestly, I could probably do like another 2 or 3 little 21-inch bits of it to put around the bottom and the back, but you can't really tell that there's like a little bit of a gap. I kind of pulled the fabric a little tighter, so it looks nice. I wore it around. It is sized for many different people, so it's not just like one size, which is perfect for me. I'm very excited to get this in some shoots and use it. And honestly, this was a really easy project that I wasn't prepared to be so easy. The hardest part was really just getting enough tulle to finish the bottom. The sewing portion was fairly simple, which is weird because usually there's something that goes wrong when I sew something. But nothing did, so wonderful. I do have plans to make a couple more maternity outfits. I want one of those robes. I think they're called sugar daddy robes. That's probably not the real name for them, but I think that's what the internet is calling them. I don't know, but I want one. And I know I could just buy it, but I'm gonna probably make it. So that is in the future, but until then, I will see you next time, and I hope that you enjoyed this little vlog about me making a maternity dress. So I'll see you next time.